I still jam out.
Right, me too. Every single
I'm just in the
time.
background. Oh, hey.
Yeah, we should do that sometime. Just play the intro. Just kind of have us on the side. Just kind of, feel the music as we come in. What is up, everybody? It's Monday. It's another edition of the Horns Forward podcast. We're at 60% today. You got Jorge and Saj. They got some other stuff going on today. But hey, you got me. I'm BD, and you got
2-0, Bramacita.
and you got,
DJ.
and that's really all you need. We're gonna hold the fort down. So
there you go.
Period.
And you know what? It's a very. I know we normally crack open a beer and cheers
wait.
Stuff, but it's there you go. You open that.
Got my little sun kiss.
I ain't got that.
It's St.
I got
Patrick's
water,
Day,
but it's downstairs.
So
there you go.
Water.
We're gonna do St. Patrick's Day the right way. So
salud.
Cheers.
Happy
I'm a loner on this one. It's cool.
Hey, you remember you used to drink them beatboxers or whatever you had?
That is definitely true. But I gotta cut it, man. I gotta cut all the alcohol. Cut
it. Did you give it up for like Easter or something?
No, actually, I'm just
personal.
I'm just on the road. I'm on that path, just trying to eat right, drink right. Drinking water. Water. Drinking water.
Water.
Yeah,
well, that's good. That's good for you, man. I'm not on that same path. So cheers.
Hey, no judgment. Hey, look, we listen, but we don't judge.
Oh, my face is judging.
So we got this QR code right up here that's popped up. Look, yeah.
Merch is in, guys. Y'all need to hit up the merch store.
We matching. We twinning.
Hoodies look good. Shirts look good.
Woo!
Oh.
Yeah, they not like us.
Yeah.
I haven't got my Horns Forward podcast merch in yet, but I did get something in today. If you're a fan of our other show, Texas Talking Football pint glass. Very lovely. Very nice.
Yeah.
There you go. Very, very nice.
I like it.
Fabulous, Jackie. You did a fantastic job with everything.
Thank you, guys. I tried. So yeah, if you get merch, send us pictures. Tell me your thoughts because I really want to know. All this stuff is printed to order. We don't have like a stock anywhere. So I want to know y'all's thoughts when you do get your merch. Like, no, I don't like this shirt, or I like the way it feels, or the logos look terrible. Whatever it is, please let me know because I will definitely make adjustments for sure.
There you go. Bingo. Food for thought.
Food for thoughts. Well,
so what we got going on this week? I mean, I know this weekend is the rally.
Yes. Let me pull it up so we could talk about that. It is when? Saturday the 22nd at the Pearl. It's basically like a pep rally. It's our pep rally. We did it last year at the Alamo Dome.
Kickoff rally. Yeah.
Yeah. We've heard that it's going to be a lot of fun. I know a lot of people had some issues with the date and time, but I did hear straight from the source himself. I did talk to Evan, our VP of the Brahmas. And the reason why it's at that date is because Friday is the last day of practice for all the teams. So nobody would have been here. We wouldn't have had any players. We wouldn't have had the coach, and coaches. So it would have been really a boring rally if it was on a Friday.
Not only that, just us, which is fine. But,
yeah, I mean, we'll still have fun.
We want to see players and stuff. So
absolutely.
And Sunday, Sunday's not really a good day for a rally like that. You got a lot of people that are doing church, doing family stuff, and the players kind of got to get back to get ready for another week of practice and all that stuff. So Saturday. Yeah, it kind of sucks for the people that were wanting to maybe go to the Gunslingers opener, but hey, it is what it is. I mean,
I don't even care, and I'll be the one to say it. It's not the Gunslinger fans that our team is trying to hit. So if you go to the game, that's perfectly fine because we want those people that don't know about our league, don't know about our team, and that are out there just chilling that get to hear about it. They're not at a game. So it's a lot of new people. Plus, it's at the Pearl. So it's an open venue.
A lot of eyes are going to be there on a Saturday night.
Disclaimer.
Sure. Go ahead.
we support everything San Antonio. Just a disclaimer. Just,
Of course we do.
hey, everybody
Speak for
has their
yourself.
own thing. I'm gonna be the honest one. I'm gonna play the other side. We all
Go
we
ahead.
all have our own things, but it's cool. We just not in. I'm me person. I'm speaking for myself. I know Jackie spoke for herself. I'm just not into like the arena thing. Like I can do, UFL. I could do CFL kind of here and there, but the
Yeah.
arena thing, I just can't. Like I tried back in. I had the arena football game. I'm sure if y'all play games, they had like a little arena.
Yep.
EA Sports game back then. I played that. I think it was like 04 or something like that. 07 or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Early aughts.
Yeah, and that was a cool little little game and little vibe. But I think it's too much for me. But hey, credit to whoever watches the arena and whoever follows and go to the game.
I enjoy arena football. It's a fun watch. It is completely different from regular full field football that we're used to. But it's a fun kind of change of pace game. I enjoy watching it, but I'll be up the route.
I also don't want to sound like a hypocrite too, because I think last time I said I got mad at NFL fans for not watching the UFL. But I don't want to sound like a hypocrite. I just want to be honest, completely honest. I love football. Now, I just can't get the arena thing. I just can't get I like the players, I like the teams, like the uniforms, the jersey, it's just a tough watch for me, but that's all.
You know what? I won't dog them because I did enjoy the game. It was very different. I mean, I liked yelling out deuce and stuff like that. But it wasn't for me. It was very hardcore. It was very I just like seeing the whole field. I don't know. It just wasn't for me. It was cool, but
it's if you're not used to the game, it is very, what the hell's going on here? Why is this one receiver running 30 yards behind the line of scrimmage?
I think that's my thing too. Is like I feel like there's a lot going on, and I'm like I can't really follow. I like traditional football. So let me put it like that. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to hate on them, but I just like traditional football, regular field, regular players, no number of players, and yeah, that's all.
That's for sure. Well, here's the information for our season kickoff event. Saturday, March 22nd from 5 to 7 at the Pearl. Giveaways, music, player meet and greets, and more. We don't know what players are going to be out there, but I'm sure they're going to get some of our favorites and some of the new people that are possibly going to be on the team. Cuts from what we've seen is going to happen this week. So we'll have final roster, and we'll be bringing back our Get to Know Your Brahmas on it. So you'll get to learn a little bit more about our players, new and old ones, because hopefully we're getting more people that don't know about the league and are learning about things that are, finally getting, because it's been out there now, we've been featured, well, at least the UFL, their commercials and stuff towards the end of NFL season.
Yeah.
So, and when you said you even heard it like on an AM station, I don't know who listens to AM anymore.
I was listening to WAI, and they had a Brahmas commercial talking about season kickoff and all that stuff, and they're talking about the first home game and all that. So hey, you know what? That's the station the Spurs play on. So,
hey, at least somebody covering,
Yeah. Hey, somebody's got to reach out to the old people that still listen to AM. All right.
There you go. So, but you have like the little Turner radio that you
the crank radio, bro.
The one you pop the antenna and pull it all the way up.
I got my kids hanging out the window with the antenna. I'm like, all
right, hold on. Little to the left.
The kids can be useful for something, huh?
That's why you have them, right? To get your shoes, to get your drink. Hey, can you get me some toilet paper?
Get the remote that's on the end of the couch. Yep.
Period. You ain't gotta move. So I get it. But anyways, also there is another event. If you are a season ticket member, you would have gotten an email. When was it? Probably last week or the week before, about next Wednesday. They are having a little Zoom call with Dean Blandino. So I know there's limited availability, but if you haven't signed up, I would definitely. I know some of us have signed up. I signed up because I want to hear what this guy got to say.
Yeah, I signed up for it
Uh,
too.
what up, Marco? So that is another event as well. So you want to talk about that one?
We can
Yeah.
move to that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
yeah.
we're
Well, yeah,
talking
Go
about.
ahead,
How about
Meaty.
we
Let me
might as
let
well
me
talk about
segue.
the event that happened
There you go.
after our last show that we haven't gotten to talk about yet.
There you go.
That is true. I thought we did for some reason, but it was like 2 weeks ago.
It's 2 weeks ago.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Since I
It's
wasn't
all
there,
right. It's
you
all
guys
right. So
can
now,
chat about
I
it.
mean, after this week, we're every week.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Starting
So
next week.
yeah,
I
no
am
more
pulling
of
them
these
up.
every other weeks, man. We're gonna see each other, and everyone gonna see us.
That's for sure. Go ahead. Tell about it. I'm pulling up the
There
pictures
you go,
right
Brian.
now.
So I
Talk
mean,
about our
we're talking
day.
about the for the International Women's Day, the event at La Tida. Very cool. A lot of people showed up.
Yes.
The special Brahma's tea was
How was it?
actually pretty good.
It was good.
What was it was kind of a tropical kind of flavor. I don't know
Yeah, it was
what.
like a pineapple, but so the black part was activated charcoal. So not only was it delicious, but it whitened your teeth. I'm just saying that because it's charcoal. I don't know if that's true or not.
Oh, you making up stuff. I'm about to say,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's
No,
like,
look, I
people
use
say you're like
charcoal.
the activated charcoal is supposed to help whiten
Yeah.
teeth or whatever.
Yeah, but I
I
mean-
use it in toothpaste.
you're drinking it though.
Yeah.
You gotta swish it around.
Cleans
first.
everything.
You gotta
No, I'm saying
Yes.
that I got the toothpaste part, but the tea, if that was charcoal, you just drink a charcoal.
you gotta take a sip and kind of swish it around and then drink it.
Wait, you kind of do what?
I'm not doing that
Again?
again.
Do it
I'm
again.
not doing that again.
I missed it. I'm pulling up the pictures right now. But we had the event at La Tida, and if you have not been, I highly suggest it. It used to be where Gigi's Cupcakes was it 1604? So it's
Yeah.
in that little shopping center.
1604 in between Stone Oak and Blanco Road, just inside the loop. There's it's where what's the name of that restaurant?
Do you see that comment? Joanna, oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, because I was trying to keep the colors like the black and the yellow, and everyone started mixing it so it looked like mud water. It looked like the San Antonio
Yep,
River walk.
It looked like you're drinking the San Antonio River.
And like I
you know
drank
what?
it down to there was like a sliver of yellow left. Like I wasn't trying to do all that.
I tried the bottom part because I wanted to see what that tasted like, and then I tried the top part, and I got to about that much down in my cup, and I just shook it all up. And
Well, we
drank
found
all
somebody
together.
that drinks charcoal, so there you go. Oh, there go another person. Oh,
Oh,
Jesse
yeah.
drinks charcoal.
Jesse, see?
Okay, so next time, at the
Yes,
tailgate,
yes,
we'll,
yeah.
we'll just bring a cup of
the
charcoal
silo
for
restaurant.
y'all.
That's what I was thinking of.
It's not the charcoal that you think. It's not like barbecue charcoal or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're
No.
just in the back, just grinding up Kingsford and just throwing it in there.
Where are these dang pictures saving to? Okay, here. I got it. Here's a good
You
one.
drink from the bottom and then the top. Wow, Marlon.
Yeah. I mean,
This is-
I
this
don't
is-
trust what
this
he
is-
says either because
This is a
he switched it
PG
around.
PG show, guys.
Look, here's a good picture.
It's never been
Brahma
a PG
Bro.
show. Come on now.
This is the PG.
That's how it looked when you ordered it.
He
Brahma
looks
Bro
very
was-
happy.
He was very happy. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, we were all happy though because
It was good seeing everybody. You know,
it was like everyone missed each other. So we
yeah.
like there was so much hugging and everything happening. So yeah. Hey
Okay, so-
mama.
Hey, mama. So, how was the actual tea? Like, I know you said it tasted like pineapple a little bit. Like, but what was it good? You know, like, would you? So
Oh, it's delicious.
Not because we on here and we talking about it, but and you know they probably watching. But give me your 1 through 10, and would you recommend this to somebody?
Why are
Like-
you,
like
why
me.
am I big? Why am I big?
I don't
face
know.
on here? What are you doing here, Jackie?
I don't know. I'm just trying to share pictures back in the background. Don't mind me. It just did that. That was one of the guys making the drinks. Okay, if I'm gonna rate it,
1
I
through
definitely
10,
rate
and
it.
would you recommend it? What's your recommendation
Yes,
level? 1 through 10.
I would say a 9 for sure. It is very, very tropical. So if you don't like hardcore pineapple, mango, like those type of flavors, it's probably
Mhm.
not for you. So, but I thought it was delicious. I drank it the entire thing, and I got the biggest
Yeah,
cup.
I did
Okay.
too. Hell, I'd go back and order another one. Not just because
Yeah.
it was a Brahms, but now I don't want to speak out of turn but didn't I hear that it's going to be available all season long? Is
I was
All
about
that
to ask
season
that.
long.
That's my next
okay?
question.
Okay.
Not only that, but you can go get the loose leaf of it too. They do offer it the tea bags that you can make it at home as well. Maybe not the charcoal part, but
Get some Kingsford.
Just get some Kingsford. Just try enough, throw it in there. You're good.
Oh man.
Yeah, but that was everybody that did show up. It was a good time. We had a great great crowd. Yes, the cucumber sandwiches. Don't get me started on cucumber sandwiches. We ain't gonna go in there. So
Oh,
yeah, it was
they
a
were
great
very
event.
refreshing, Jackie. Very light and very refreshing. All right.
Look, I'm not gonna say that. Okay, I'll say like the sandwiches were great, but yeah, that's it.
I've been
They were
running
great.
fast.
What else did I have? I had because I had one of the cucumber sandwiches, and then I had the Danish, the berry and cream cheese Danish. That
Yeah, it was good.
that was really good too. So I enjoyed both the Danish and the cucumber sandwich. The drink was fantastic. Other people ordered some other stuff that it looked really good as well. So I mean, honestly, recommend stopping by. I mean, it's a cool little place, and all the food looked good, and everybody who had something to eat said their food was good.
Yes, so it was a great event. Thank you to Latida and of course our hardest worker in the room, James,
Right?
for setting up such a great event, and all of the women that were there too. I mean, we packed the place, so it was a lot of fun. But yeah. So what? We're gonna get into this now because we've already got some people commenting. They want to hear about this.
I know, and Brahma Bay responded, so thank you. I hope they see that comment. Like we cover everything, bro. We don't just talk
Yeah,
football. Like
it's just
it's
not about the
communities,
game.
everything.
Yeah, anything Brahma related. Only also because the past off season we've been every other week, so we're just catching everyone up
Yeah.
that possibly missed the event or don't know about the tea's going to be available all season, so you can still go in there and get it. You're not gonna miss out on it. You can still go get it.
Definitely go
But
get it. I recommend it.
yes,
Like I said, I didn't stop the other day, but I was actually driving by it. I'm like, I could actually go for a Brahma's tea. So
it's called
I
Brahma
didn't stop.
Blast.
Brahma Blast, is that what it's called?
Brahma Blast, yeah.
Okay, well, there you go.
Interesting.
There's the official name.
Go see Leah. She is the owner. She is the sweetest lady. And ask her for a Brahma Blast, and she will hook you up. But hey, you guys want to get into what everyone's talking about now? Everyone's getting all upset about. We see
yeah.
us comment.
Everyone's getting all in their feelings.
I know.
Let me start it off, and then
go ahead.
Brian could follow up.
You want me to pull up the picture?
Yeah, of course. You can put it right by the
Okay.
side. There it is.
There you go.
All right. So we decided as a podcast that we was going to do a power rankings every week, and we all vote, and we come up with a ranking.
Yeah.
We
all had our input.
We all had our input. We would be discussing it. We would be talking about, where and why these teams landed where they did. I'm not going to be biased, but I believe 1 and 2 should not move, but everything under that, it could be debatable. So, Brian, There you go.
Well, let me say this too, because the comments that I've seen is like too soon, and
That's what they are
on St. Louis. Look, a lot of this, they do this every year. NFL does it already. They show their power rankings just like last season before the season even started. They had us dead last.
Right. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Dead last. So a lot of this stuff is also based off of the end of the season, how it all stacked up at the end of the season anyway. So
a lot of it was based on kind of final rankings at the end of the year, but also a lot of the moves that some of the players, some of the teams have made. I mean, the reason kind of DC jumped higher than where they were is, I mean, mainly for them is they got Abram Smith back, and That man's going to be a beast, and I think DC is going to be really good. I think they're going to have kind of a comeback year. They were down a bit last year, but I think for the XFL conference, I think it's going to be San Antonio and DC coming out of the conference that year.
Hold that thought. If you believe, and this is anybody that's watching, if you believe something should be moved, don't just say, "Oh, this shouldn't be there," or "This should be there." Explain why.
Yeah.
That you believe that that's there. Don't say, "Oh, such and such should be there, this place, and other teams should be lower." Okay, explain to us why.
Well, we got reasons why the ranking is what it is. One, I said, DC, I think they're going to have a bounce back year. Just like I said, Smith coming back. St. Louis kind of dropped them lower than what they were because their quarterback situation. I mean, McCarron's gone.
Man, they haven't shown anything the past 2 years. They get right here and then they lose. They're the Cowboys right now of the UFL, basically. And I said that because they're my team. Yeah, they are my team. Look, I am not a regular Cowboy fan. I know my team sucks, but that's literally what it is. You can't fight for your team when they've done nothing. I
wouldn't say y'all suck. I would just say that y'all are just a regular season team. That's all.
Well, thank you for saying that, but I think my team stinks. So, I mean, that's what it is.
St. Louis has their wide receiver cores coming back with Hakeem and Pearson and all those guys. Mm-hmm. But who's going to throw the ball to them? They don't have it.
They had the guy from San Jose State. Reports are saying that he's been looking better than Max Duggan. So
that's kind of what I was seeing too. Like he may be the starter, but I mean, then you got an unproven guy starting. I think just kind of the mega. I think St. Louis is going to take a major step back. So,
good point. What Ed just posted, he was like, "What's the difference at the quarterback situation?" Well, we
got Hogan still.
We do have an experience. We do have an experienced quarterback at the NFL level, Kellen Mond. Like, let's not forget, you have a guy from San Jose State. Now, they said that he has been looking good in camp, so all I can do is take the word for it. But we have NFL level tape from Kellen Mond where we can, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I mean, there you go. That's all you need to say. I mean, and also these power rankings are based on. I was, in my opinion, they based on last year, the ending of last year, and the kind of moves that they've been making that can boost them up or lower them, drop them, depending on the moves they made in the offseason. So, and I mean, yes, no game has been played. No, look, hold on, no game has been played so far. But last year, no game was played at all either. But people had the Brahmas at 7 and 8. Mm-hmm. So I don't understand that. And then we end up being in the championship game. So you know what I'm saying? So it go both ways. But at the same time, I'm putting, like I said, 1 and 2. They just came off the championship game. So until they get knocked off, I don't see nobody. I don't see them moving. I initially had Battlehawks 3.
You had DC, Battlehawks 3, Michigan, DC, and DC.
Yeah. Okay, Michigan and DC. Okay. Yeah.
So basically, I mean, I convinced you to swap them, which is you basically swapped DC and St. Louis.
Yeah.
So,
but I forgot that Abram came back. So
yeah,
that was their whole offense.
People saying it's too soon for power rankings. You can go to betting sites and they've already got their power rankings.
All right, Marco. We got blown out. Where was y'all at?
Sitting on the bench. Being a bench warmer.
Don't start with me because I got it. Don't start with me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all won y'all little championship the year before. Ain't done nothing since. Like, I ain't never seen a team drop off like that. Like, that's a wild drop off, man.
So I mean, they want to talk about the betting odds. They've picked their power rankings. They've got Birmingham 1, St. Louis 2nd, which whatever, more power to them, but I don't get that. DC 3rd, us 4th, Michigan 5th, Arlington, Memphis, and Houston. That's the order of the betting lines power rankings.
Say that again.
So Birmingham, St. Louis, DC, San Antonio, Michigan, Arlington, Memphis, Houston.
I believe that hat is here.
The hat is definitely in San Antonio. There's a
And
reason
she
why it's
come,
here.
she coming back again, so I ain't worried about it.
Hey,
Two trips
Marco, you
too.
can't get blown out of championship if you don't make it there. So,
And the crazy part is y'all the headquarters. Y'all down the street. Y'all down the street
Y'all
and get
have
blown out.
everything. Y'all have everything there.
Everything. There's no way y'all marketing should fail. Y'all should have every person in Dallas and Arlington and DFW in the freaking stadium, but we still averaging more fans than y'all.
I mean, we still gonna be louder at the first game as
And
we have
there
been
you
the
go.
last two seasons. So, I mean, I don't know. Go on. Keep going with your rankings. Go on, coach.
No, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it would change definitely after week one. We know that for sure. But
and I mean,
like
Houston, Memphis, they really haven't done a whole lot. I mean, Memphis drafted or traded us for Q and then cut them, which I guess it works out because the linebacker that we got from Memphis retired. So it's just, hey, you know what? No move at the end of the day. Neither one of us got a player out of it. Houston, I love our Houston fans. Rig, the Predator couple, all them. They're fantastic, but
they're not playing the game.
They're not playing the game, and they're not. I think Houston's biggest issue is a coaching issue.
I agree.
The reason why they kept their coach, I have no idea. I think, Memphis did the smart thing, let their coach go. I think Houston should have done the same, but
you don't think Arlington should have let Stoops out to the pasture already?
They not letting him go. He the golden child.
I mean,
oh, Lord.
probably him and Perez are a little past their prime. Probably should have gone out, but whatever. Hey, let Arlington do whatever they're going to do.
Interesting. What y'all say to that?
I mean, that's what practice is for. So, I mean,
But like we said, the 1 and 2, they were in the championship. So
and also,
I mean, you've got Hogan, who's been taking a lot of first team reps, at least early in the practice, who has that the
chemistry with the team.
Chemistry with the wide receivers, with the team and stuff. And really, we're not a heavy wide receiver team. We're more of a running back team. That's why it's such a big deal that we got McFarland and Lovett back, because we're way heavy on the run, not as much of a pass happy team as a lot of other players, or I'm sorry, as a lot of other teams are as well. So, I mean, big dominant run game, big dominant defense. That's what our team is about. And we have a quarterback in Mon Gigam, who can
sling it and run,
extend the play, run with the ball when a play breaks down or something. So, you don't have the chemistry with the quarterback wide receiver as much, but our team isn't built on needing that.
But that's going to come. So I wouldn't even.
Yeah, it will. Absolutely.
I wouldn't even press that. Like it's going to get there. Like like you just said, you got camp for that. You got practice for that. You don't think that he's developing that chemistry right now with the receivers? It don't take long. Like for a quarterback receiver, don't take long. Like if they had they will have well over a month. Plus going throughout the season as well, the practices during the week, like you're gonna have that. And then plus, like I said, he's an NFL minded guy. So I'm taking my chances with him any day. Just honestly. And but yeah, as far as the ranking, like I don't see, to be honest, like if I'm being straightforward, everything under 1 don't even really matter right now.
So to Jonathan's point here, it is. You are correct. He is a new quarterback. Mon is a new quarterback. Got to see him in action. We do. We got to see him in action with the team. Now, me personally, I've seen him in action with the Aggies. Obviously, I'm a big A&M fan. Went to A&M, watched him play, and he broke a ton of A&M records for passing, for touchdowns, for everything. He's got the skills, so it's just a matter of him, with our team,
I'll also say
transitioning.
this too is that our team has not had a consistent quarterback that's lasted all seasons anyways. You have a team like St. Louis that had the same quarterback. You have a team like Arlington that had the same quarterback. What is it? It didn't make a difference either way that they were there the past 2 seasons. So
Yeah, year one we had 5 different quarterbacks. Year two we had Q. We had he who shall not be named. Hogan played
garbage.
Hogan plays
some. So
I'm still gonna shout it. Put in Hogan. Put in Hogan.
but
man,
that's the
I don't know if anybody's seen the pictures from training camp, but Hogan shaved that beautiful stash, which is just absolutely terrible. I was
The source of his power.
yeah.
Hey, I keep saying that he get everybody keep mentioning the Browns, but bro, it's the Browns. Like, what is the conversation about? Like, it's going to happen because it's the Browns. But if he had a better opportunity, of course, that's will for any quarterback. Like, everybody goes to the Browns is a QB killer.
Look at the list of Browns quarterbacks over the last 15 years.
You don't even want to start it.
35 of them. So
it's Browns is a bad organization. Yeah. That's all it is, and they just go to for QBs to die.
So if you're talking about Mon,
to die.
To die.
he's a very good in pocket quarterback, but he also has the skills to run the ball, to make a play if the pocket breaks down. He's not a run first quarterback. He is a sit in the pocket, kind of assess what's going on and make a play. But pocket breaks down, defense comes in, he's able to break away, make a play with his legs as well.
The experience again, and I'm gonna keep on harping on that. It's the experience. Like, he has the experience. He played at the highest level.
Yeah.
Same thing people were saying about McCarron. He played at the highest level, so they expected him to come in and do what he's supposed to do.
But all he did was cry at the end of every lost season.
Matt Corral,
I'm not gonna cry.
It just takes those quarterbacks that haven't had that experience to shine, and then they get that name. But coming in, a lot of quarterbacks that haven't had that opportunity, it's their time to shine. But
that's
the quarterbacks that have and then the quarterbacks that have the NFL experience, we expect a certain amount of, expertise from them and level of experience from them. So that's an automatic go for me. Like, I don't see Hogan not starting. Mon not starting. It'll be a job. It's his job to lose.
I think
pretty much.
Yeah. And I think we saw Hogan kind of running with the first team at the beginning of training camp. I'm not sure how it's all going to shake out, but I think that was a lot more because Hogan's more familiar with the offense just to kind of kick things off. So I think at some point before the start of the season, Mon will be the starter.
Well, when was the last time Mon played in a game?
2 years ago, I think.
So he's been out for a little bit.
Yeah. 2 or 3 years ago, I think it was Minnesota he was playing for. So.
Yeah, I don't know too much about him. I just know what you've told me. And I believe BD. What else?
What I was saying was anything below number 1, it really don't matter, to be honest, because all they doing is getting better, and they are still the team to beat, to me. So until they get knocked off, it's really no conversation. Like, everybody should be gunning for Birmingham. So anything below them, it really don't even matter.
Look, until you guys can beat Birmingham, y'all can't say much, because I remember exactly last season we were the only team that knocked them off their little streak. We may not have gotten championship, but we ruined their winning streak, period.
Yeah, and it's just it was. I mean, they was the better team, and we know, and like I said, until somebody knocks them off, it is.
How do you think it's going to be this season now that they don't have their quarterback? Who they were for Birmingham.
Talking about Adrian Martinez, yeah. I mean, they still got Matt Corral.
They got Corral, and I
they
mean,
got
really,
Magoo back.
Corral started the season for him last year. Kind of, I mean, he came in for Martinez a couple games, and I mean, Corral's a damn good quarterback as well. They
got Alex Magoo back.
Yeah, they re-signed Magoo. Magoo. And
I need and as far as
I won't say they're three-peat champs because they've only won the UFL once. They're a two-peat.
One time
a two-peat for USFL. One.
You know how they are.
Now, it's funny. I'm looking at Birmingham's roster right now. Magoo is listed as a wide receiver. Remember
he actually went on Twitter and said that's not right.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not a wide receiver. He's a quarterback. I don't know why he did that.
I mean, they've got 4 other quarterbacks. So I got 3 other quarterbacks on the roster right now. They got Corral, Jamar Smith, and Case Cookus. So, I mean, if Magoo's going to be a quarterback, one of those guys is going to have to drop off. So, I mean, who would you drop off if you're Birmingham?
Matt Corral not on the roster?
Matt Corral's on there, yeah. Matt Corral,
Alex Magoo, Jamar Smith, and Case Cookus. They just picked up Case. Yeah,
all
4 of them can't go into the season. So it's got to be what? I think it's two quarterbacks and 1 emergency or something like that, right?
They run 3 quarterbacks on the roster, don't they?
Yeah. Oh, Jamar. Well, now yes, with that, he went on Twitter and said he don't know where that came from. So Jamar Smith replied and was like, I don't know where that came from. I don't know where y'all hearing this from. So apparently he haven't retired. He's still in. So I don't know. But we'll see. Final cuts, like Jackie said earlier, final cuts is towards the end of this week.
Yeah.
And we'll know the final roster by Monday. So
we'll know a lot more about the defensive lines. I think that's where kind of a lot of the cuts might end up. Wide receivers, a bunch of wide receivers. Not all of them are going to stay. I think at least for defensive, if we keep all of our core guys,
that's the culture.
Last year, most of them, I mean, how good were we defensive last year? So,
yeah,
I expect that to, and even with some of the moves that they've made in the offseason with we
got Greedy Williams
supplemental draft and stuff and all that.
The name fits.
Greedy. Perfect. Yeah, Greedy Williams. We still got, like I said, the core.
I love that a parent said, let's name him Greedy.
The core.
That's not a common name.
The core of the defense, which is Vontae and Jay, they still there. So, Savion's still on the line as well, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Who else?
Offensive
line, on the line.
Offensive line. We obviously we're Thick Six. He's not coming back.
Yeah, he retired.
Retired.
He retired. But we got Tecklenburg, who filled in for him when he was injured last season. So, it's not a brand new center. It's someone who's familiar with the scheme, with the game plan, with the calls and stuff. So, it's not just throwing some new guy in there. He knows what he's doing.
Now, I would say I will be keeping a close eye on the offensive line because Andre Gerard got promoted to Colorado. So I'm kind of want to see what the line going to look like now that he's gone, because I know he had our line intact. So
yeah,
that is big to lose an offensive line coach and see how they,
who took his place. I don't remember who it was.
I think they said it was a running backs coach, but he had experience as a offensive line assistant coach or something. I think they said he coached in Japan or something.
Let me see. I'm gonna look it up right now.
Oh, there you go. So Greedy is his nickname.
Marvin Williams Jr.
Okay, and he was a part of the team last year, I believe. He just got promoted.
Okay. And I mean, you know what? Offensive, we still got AJ Smith. So in AJ Smith, I trust.
There you go. What else we got? We'll definitely tap on that a little bit more, throughout the season, because it's going to be a conversation every week. Why y'all moving this team here? And why are you putting this team? Tell me why you wouldn't put them there. Why should we remove them from there? Tell us. We here to
Yeah.
talk about it.
And I think next week, once we see the final cuts, we'll have a real good idea what the team's going to look like, and we can kind of dig in a little bit more, and just what we think of the team makeup.
Yeah.
Oh, so I was
I'm
right. There
excited.
you go, Jorge. Put Jorge comment up there. He coached running back, so I was right, and he's familiar with the offensive line. Cool. There you go.
Wonderful.
And we brung in
Yeah.
a new running back coach. I don't know his name, but I know
Jesse Thompson.
I think that we brung him in though. Like, I don't think he was with the team last season. But
hold
hey,
on. I'm gonna share my screen real quick. Just
but if you are, and I think, and Coach Prime says this a lot, right? And I said this, I think, last part. You either get terminated or you get elevated. If they are pulling guys from Coach Wade's staff from the UFL to get moved up to either college or NFL, what we talking about? Like, come
There's
on.
a reason.
There's a reason why. So I mean, that's always good. It's a good. I mean, we hate to lose those guys, but it's always good to see guys move on to bigger roles. So
I mean, yeah. Like you said, I hate to lose Coach Stray, but I mean, kudos to him for moving up and getting a better, or not a better, but a probably higher paying coaching gig with Colorado. So, but look, I'm gonna share my screen. This is from the UFL page of the Brahma staff. So, can you see it on there? Look at the running backs coach. Look at how they spelled his name.
Yeah, I saw that. I think I see that a couple of days ago.
What in the world?
I mean, come on now. We need some proofreaders here or what?
You ain't got Grammarly set up on your computer to pick up this nonsense?
They're going to see this and change it tomorrow.
I hope they do. Change it.
We have so much sway in this little podcast of ours.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, look, if we could do Hope for Hope, then I'm sure we can get some grammar check on the website done.
So his question was cornerbacks, right? So we still have Greedy Williams. We picked up Greedy Williams. We still have Darius Phillips. We still have Jordan Mosley. He plays safety, but he's also was like top 5 leading tacklers in the league last year. We also have Corey Mayfield. He's still on the roster. Bo Peep Key is still on the roster.
Mm-hmm.
And we got a couple guys.
I'm not worried about it.
We got a couple guys that Jay Will was on here, was talking about his Baylor guys that's on the team. So we got a few Baylor guys on the team, and one of them is Kalen Barnes. So we're gonna do a deep dive. I told myself that once the roster was final, I want to do a deep dive. I haven't really done it yet because I would hate to do a deep dive on a player and then they leave, or they get cut. So once we get the final roster, I'll do a deep dive and I'll break down.
That'll be our weekend for show prep for Monday, next Monday.
There you go.
We'll have DJ's Coach's Corner, and he's gonna go over all the goodness. Cause
there you go.
Yeah, I like watching Coach DJ. I like watching tape and I like watching highlights. So I'll bring something.
Yeah, you see things that from a different lens. That's what. Look, I don't care what you say. You let me give you a compliment, friend. Okay.
I get it, but I don't want to, because people are gonna probably be like, "Oh, you a coach? You should know this." I'm still learning. I'm
yeah. Well, that's what I'm talking about. It's still
I'm coaching the kids. It's nothing too crazy.
You still see things. I mean, I saw it all last season. How you were seeing things before they were calling anything. So you still see things even before I can catch it. And I think that's cool. So I like
crazy because that was crazy because we on in 108, we on close to the end zone. We are on the end zone on one side. Yeah, we are. And the play was happening all the way on the other side. I think there was the 10 or 5 yard line. And I was like, bro, that was a false start. And I think they actually reviewed it. Remember they reviewed that one, and then they said that he moved early, and I was like, bro, that's a false start. You can see that from over. I was like, everybody was looking at me like, I ain't see that. So I don't know. I don't know what it is, man. I just love football. That's all it is. I
See,
love it
look, you
though.
got people vouching. It don't matter if you're coaching kids or not. You still got coach's eyes, and I don't see things as a coach. I'm just like,
Yeah,
yeah, catch the ball, tackle him, be quiet
I
on
love it.
offense.
I
I
love it. I
mean,
mean,
you
I
know what?
love.
Hey, you got that, which is more than a lot of San Antonio fans have. So,
Nah, I
Yeah,
mean, I respect it, but I love it, and I love like coaching the kids. I know Marlon and Joanna they seen me coach before. They see me,
I've seen you
but I
too.
love it though. Yeah, you did. Yep,
I like
a
to go
couple
out and
times.
support the kiddos. Yep, when I can.
But I love it though. I love being around the kids. I love coaching. So yep. What
Wonderful.
else we got?
Well,
Oh, actually, since we on that, the coaches, what is it? The clinic that they have is
that's
next. It's
right.
every
oh,
Wednesday,
yes.
Let
starting
me
next
pop that up.
Wednesday,
I know
right?
I got that one too.
If y'all want to, y'all can sign up. I'll be on there. So
I was going to ask you if you registered for that.
oh, I first when it first
Of
dropped,
course
I
he
ain't even
did.
look.
You're on number
I
one.
ain't even read the details. I just signed up. I was like,
What was
what?
that? What was that old the old commercial like from the 90s and stuff? That chick sitting in front of was like, open, 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 open.
Oh
That was you.
yeah,
That
that's
might be
probably
before
like
my
a
time.
Black Friday. Oh, I also thought it was
Oh,
like
sorry,
Black
sorry.
Friday thing.
But yeah, but before when they first announced it, I saw coaches, I saw a Zoom call, webinar, like they could talk with the coaches and stuff. I was like, what? To get to talk with AJ Smith and Coach Wade, that's crazy. Even though we already chatted with him before, but yeah, that's crazy. Coach Party,
Yeah,
like what?
they're our homies. What are you talking about? They
Yeah.
know who we are. I mean, I tried to get Coach Wade. I'm like, hey, you just adopt me as your granddaughter. Hey, thank you for scanning that QR code. I hope you find some good merch that you like.
Oh, you
Oh, so
will.
I have it
Real
up
good
right here.
person there.
It says master the game with head coach Wade Phillips and Brahma's coaching staff, interactive virtual clinic for coaches of all levels. Dates March 26th through May 7th, every Wednesday from 7 to 8:45.
Yeah, I'm pulling up the little picture right now.
Interact with experts, learn the game inside and out, engage in interactive presentation, coaching tips for all levels.
Yep.
Register today. Go register,
There you
y'all. If y'all
go. You
into it.
still got time. Still got time. So that's literally going to happen all season,
Yep.
right?
Looks
Yep.
like it.
Starting
Yeah.
next Wednesday.
Almost.
No, yeah,
Because
almost.
yeah,
Look, it'll stop before the playoffs or something like that.
now it'll stop right before like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like after the
Oh,
sixth
okay.
season
Yeah.
game, it'll stop. So every Wednesday, 7 to 8:45 Central Time, hang out with the coach and learn. So if you ever thought about coaching, if you are a coach and all that good stuff, there you go. And they have it for every team. So even if you are on the opposing team and you tuning in, they have this for your team too. I mean, it might not be as good, but
I
you guys
mean,
got it.
do what you would with the information that we giving you.
Yeah,
That's all it is.
we don't
I,
proclaim to be the experts of it. We just like to give the information to the masses.
oh, is Jay asking me a question?
He said, "Yeah, are you excited for that
I am.
clinic?"
I
Yeah.
am. Oh, maybe I think he was being sarcastic because he commented that after I said to be talking with AJ Smith, Coach Wade, Coach Party. Like, I think he's just trying to be sarcastic, but who knows? It's Jay.
Jason, no, would never.
There you go.
uh,
From Brahma Babe herself. Just a little reminder, all of us, to tell your favorite bars to turn the game on at least one TV. Because our first half of the season is basically away games. So,
Yeah, and I mean, there's a bunch of watch parties that are going on, official, non-official. All over. There's one on the northeast side. There's one on the west side. You can go to one of those depending on what side you're on, or you can go to your favorite bar down the street and say, "Hey, can you turn on this Brahmas game? It's on Fox, it's on ESPN, it's on whatever channel," and introduce some new people to the game. So
absolutely. Not only that, but bombshells, if you're on this side of town, 1604, well, no, 151 and 410 area,
yeah,
bombshells hosted the away games also. TVs everywhere, great
yes.
staff, great food. and family friendly. So you can bring your kids and enjoy the family game like it's meant to be enjoyed. So that's a great place. I highly recommend it. Most of us got to, well, no, we all did. We all went to
We all did for
the
the
conference.
championship game. Yeah. For the
Oh,
conference
no, it was
championship
the
game.
conference championship game, and they went all out for us. They had
They had the
balloon
blue.
arches, everything.
Which I think a
So
lot of that was
Joanna.
right here.
yeah,
You know,
thank you, ma'am.
she put in a lot of work for it, and
She sure
it was
did. She made it
fantastic.
good. So, yeah, for sure. So we will make sure we put that information up also whenever they do post for it. So it's just a reminder. They usually put the event up so you can know where to go to watch your games. But like they said, I know, and this isn't just hearsay. This is me because I talked to Evan, our VP. He did say they are working on other um, locations besides what we saw last season, like Twin
Yeah.
Peaks. They are working on other locations like Buffalo Wild Wings and stuff to be able to feature the Brahma games when they are on. So
Yeah, because they had a couple like official
Twin
sponsored
Peaks.
bars and stuff. Twin Peaks is one. What was the other one? Fiascos was one. And you know, all those places they're gonna be showing the games again. And you know, it'd be great if the team brought in more bars, restaurants, and stuff for that. But you know, go to those. Go to the team sponsored ones. Go to Bombshells. Go to your local one. Get out somewhere and watch a game. I mean, there's sports bars and stuff all over the city. I don't know. Everybody's probably got their favorite one to go to. Go hang out, have a couple drinks, watch the game, get the people around you, excited about this as well. So
Yeah.
we're still at the point where we still need to grow this league, grow this fan base. So everything we can do, just do that.
Just do that.
Just do that.
That's a great way to say it. But let me bring this up too. I'm gonna share this. So we always say it, if you haven't got your single game tickets or even your season tickets, please reach out to James Carr or to any of the ticket um, people, and they will get you hooked up. They'll get you set up. I know because James has told me himself. I heard there was like 3 seats in front row in section 108 that are still open. So if you ever want to go to the party section, you better hit them up real quick before somebody else sits in those spots. But I don't know if it's still available, but the last I heard is that we still have like 3 seats in 108 row AA that are open. But here's the schedule. Everything in yellow is our home games, and all the away games are grayed out. Speaking of away games, our first away game in Arlington, if you wanted to sit with the group, even if you decide barely now that you're like, hey, I am going, please reach out to me. I'd rather you reach out. If we're not friends on Facebook, reach out to the Horn Forward podcast message and I will respond back and we'll go from there. But we are still taking, we still have room. We still have a lot of room for our group. We do have a nice group. It's gotten bigger every season.
Yep.
I
mean, we're at damn near 50 now, aren't we?
Close. We're getting there. I got a couple more people that reached out today.
Then we need a couple more. We need to hit 50 in that group. Can you imagine 50 Brahmas fans in a section? I mean,
Los Banditos would be so mad at us, but that's okay.
But that's a lot as we were last year with 25 to 30, I think we had.
Yeah, I think we did like 30 last year.
Dude,
I can't remember fully.
Almost double that size. Oh my god, it's gonna be fantastic.
I'm trying to get there, but hey, that's a home game. I said it before, and people thought I was joking. That is a home game for us. Like they took one from us, but that's a home game for us. So
I mean, that's gonna be it is now. That's our section. So sorry, Los Banditos. I know y'all sitting there. Y'all sitting in our section, all right?
Yeah, you are. And speaking of our friends, the Los Banditos, let's talk about the day before. They are going to continue our tradition that we started last season of our
losing to us.
That too.
Okay.
That is true.
They are going to continue the I-35 rivalry rally. The times have definitely changed. Things have changed very quickly since this flyer was created. Initially, it was at 7 to 9. We are now at 3 p.m. to 9. I know it's on a Friday, but if you're able to make it out, it's going to be a really good time. I'm talking like our friends went the extra mile. They have a radio station coming out for the first, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours. After that, they're bringing in a DJ. The league is now said, hey, we're going to help you guys out. And they're going to have players there. Renegade players. I mean, who cares about them?
Have been confirmed. It's been confirmed that Arlington players will be there. It has not been confirmed yet whether Brahmas players will be there or not, but hopefully.
Yeah, you know what? And I talked to Marco today and I told him, like, even if Brahma players don't go out, we're all good.
Yeah.
Because it's them hosting, and we'll give the Renegades their little 10 seconds of fame or whatever.
Yeah.
But the hat will be there also.
Renegades fans, this is your one and only chance to come see the hat. You're not going to have it.
See it again since last season.
Yeah, you'll be able to come look at it.
This is your chance to lay eyes on it because you won't touch it no more.
You can't touch it, but you can look at it. You won't be able to see it. This will be the only time this year it'll be in your area. So the only time it'll be in the Dallas, Arlington, Fort Worth area. So come check it out. Come see what it's like.
Yeah, definitely. I'm loving this. So yeah, I mean, they created the hat only to give it to us permanently.
He acting like it's a damn ancient artifact. Like, come see it before it's gone. Because it's the only time you're gonna see it. It goes back home.
Oh Lord. I'll let y'all see it through the case. I ain't bringing it out. It don't need to be in that Arlington air and get all crusty or whatever.
Oh, we was in Dallas for the for spring break, so we was there from Wednesday to Friday.
Oh man, terrible.
Saturday morning, and it was so dusty. I don't know why. The wind was blowing, and if you look straight like towards the buildings and the skyscraper, like it was so you could barely. It looked foggy. That's how bad it was.
Yeah, it was like that last week or a couple weeks ago when we had the real bad windstorms too. I left work and it was just dust in the air. It was ridiculous, and I got a buddy that's up in Abilene, and he said, the winds and stuff they had. If you saw the video from Amarillo where the freaking 18-wheeler got blown over driving down the highway, but he said their winds were just as bad over there too.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I think all of us, but maybe DJ, are going to be there at the rally.
At the rally, I probably won't make the rally, but the game, I'm trying to make the game.
You know what? We really do need to get that big fat head of DJ so he can always be present at everything.
We do. Especially since he's moving, man. We gotta keep him with us.
But whenever we got games in DC, I'll be there, so I'll meet y'all there for sure.
Oh heck yeah!
What I'm about to say. So we got power rankings every week during the season, and then we also have our picks. We have home podcast picks.
Right. That'll be new. Yeah, that'll be new this season. As each of us will pick our picks each week, and it's crazy because I've already seen.
Of that
I'm not going to show it. No, we're going to show it next week because it's crazy how, for the most part, and I'm the only one that saw it. I picked mine first, so I wouldn't be biased and I wouldn't let anybody sway my decision. So I'm hearing the guys are sending me their picks, and it's just crazy to see it, like how much we're almost all alike except for one game.
Game.
Jackie, I think if I remember,
I are together.
You and I are the exact same.
Yeah.
And everybody else is the exact same.
Yeah, it's wild, but you'll see that also. Who knows? I mean, it may not be a competition at all between all of us because we're close in our thinking.
It's going to be a competition anyway. So
yeah.
It's always competition. Come on now.
We're gonna start that this season as well. So each season we're learning. We're still in the learning phases. We're still a startup.
So we'll have what power rankings and picks, game picks every week.
And DJ's gonna bring back his get to know your Brahma players. So we'll
Yeah.
see that also. Maybe not on the podcast. It might just be featured on the
On the
page.
page. Yeah, I'll do
But
that.
you'll get to meet the Brahma players and just little highlights about them, their career, and what they're doing for our team. So that's something to look forward to also. But again, if you're looking to get your ticket for Arlington, please reach out to me. I am wrapping up taking payments. After that, you will be on your own, but I could promise you that you could still sit in this section. You'll still get the same rate. You'll just have to go through. You'll just have to
Why
go
are we
through.
feathered friends? Like,
Excalibur, welcome. Thank you.
I
Thank you
don't-
for joining us.
I don't think the Bulls have feathers, but
he must got dust in his eyes from the Battle Dome.
good evening, dear sir.
Good evening, sir.
But yeah, so if you haven't yet, reach out to me and we'll get you set up to make sure you're sitting with us in the section. I've already got my signs. I've got my gear all ready for the season. So yeah, I'm ready. I'm excited. I felt like la-di-da, not me being all Snoop Dogg.
La-di-da-di-da.
La-di-da. La-ti-da was a great La-ti-da was a great start, being able to see all our Brahma's family, our Brahmilia. And this coming Saturday is going to be
Yeah,
even
and we're
better.
just following up with this Saturday. I mean,
it's week after week after this.
Yep.
So also, I'll put this out there before we start wrapping up is if you plan on traveling, Bulls on Tour, please reach out to me. I will let you know this. I don't look for cheap tickets. I look for front row tickets because that's my experience. That's the experience I want to have.
yeah.
So if you do plan to go,
I mean, to that, when we're at a road game and the camera pans across the crowd, we wanted them to see a big old Brahma group in the front row.
yeah, that's right.
You know
Period.
what? And it's crazy too because y'all have been to away games, and I think every away game minus the Battlehawks, y'all wasn't on TV. I mean, y'all was on TV minus the Battlehawks.
Yeah, I think that and the championship, we barely got any.
Everywhere else, y'all was on TV. I seen y'all in Memphis. I seen y'all in Arlington. Where else y'all go? DC. They was
everywhere. All of them.
Yeah, I was about to say DC.
I mean, they showed
Memphis
for the championship game. They showed the group for the XFL championship game. But it was a couple. It was like in passing, kind of in the background, not featured. I'm pretty sure they showed us the last game of the season in St. Louis.
Oh yeah, Arlington, we were next to the Bottlenecks.
Yeah, Arlington for sure. It was y'all had a lot of screen time. I think,
but that's because we were the loudest. How could they not?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know if the Renegades fans know how to cheer for their team. I mean, it's kind of hard, but I hope y'all learn some lessons from us. But what I was saying about the away games, if you plan on going to any of the away games and you want to be a part of the Bulls on Tour and sit with us, please reach out to me well in advance because I'm already working on Michigan. So I'm not going to St. Louis.
You're like done with Michigan. You're pretty
almost
much on DC now. So
yeah, so I am working on the away game. So if you plan on going and you want to sit with us, please let me know in advance because I don't always go through our ticket guide to get the tickets because sometimes there isn't anything front row and we'll have to buy resale. So like Michigan, we are buying resale tickets. Nothing is open. But yeah, if you want to be a part of the Bulls on Tour and you plan on doing it, please reach out to me as soon as possible with what games you plan on going so I can try to include you and make sure you're sitting with us.
Yeah.
But
I mean, not just Arlington. I mean, if you can come out to Michigan, to Detroit with us, to DC, to Birmingham, a couple of games in St. Louis. I know me and SAJ will be the St. Louis games. Come hang out with us for a game.
Y'all going to both games?
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
we are.
Y'all some troopers, man.
Never again. I love some of my St. Louis fans, but never again.
It is a whole different vibe and a whole lot more fun being on the road for these games. It is us against the world when we're in there, and it's a blast. It's so much fun. So
It is.
I encourage you, if you can come to one of these road games with us, do it. It's an amazing time.
It is. The bonding experience with the Bramilia was great. Even our drive up to the championship, it was still such a good time. But
Yeah.
other than that, what else y'all guys got before we?
Nah, that's it. I mean,
Nothing else.
looking forward. We've got the rally this weekend.
Mhm.
I'm excited for that. You know, just again, kind of, you know, like with La Tida, just seeing everybody and just kind of building up. It's the anticipation of this season. We're less than 2 weeks away from season kickoff, and I'm excited. I can't wait.
Yep.
Yep.
And
Yep.
show every week now. So
Yep.
we
Show
hit.
every week.
Yep.
So yeah, from now until the end of the season. So
Let's go.
let's go. Let's do
Gearing
this.
up.
Buckle up.
So with that, thank you to AFN. If y'all don't know about them, go on and check them out. Also, you guys aren't on tomorrow, right? Y'all are on next week.
Yes,
All right.
Texas Talking Football. We're taking off next or this week tomorrow. We will be on the following week for our 100th episode.
100.
Texas Talking Football will have 100 episodes. Insane that people have put up with me and Jay being idiots for over 2 years. But
Dang,
well,
how
y'all
many
gonna
you
have
have?
some special. Oh,
we are.
I have no idea.
We're gonna have some special guests. We're gonna have some pop-ins. We're gonna have a lot of fun. So
Look, I do everything else. I didn't keep track of how many y'all.
We over 100, right? We well over.
Oh
100.
heck yeah!
Yeah.
Because y'all have only been. Well, I don't know. Because did we start before?
So no. Texas TTF started before Horns Forward, but I know during the first season y'all were going 2 a week.
Oh yeah, we were doing 2 a week, Monday and Fridays
for the season. So I think
we're probably neck and neck.
I think TTF probably has more because also we didn't take 6 months off after the championship game like Horns Forward.
We needed that break, BD.
Yeah. Dang, how you throwing us under the bus like that?
No. Hey,
was it 6 months?
Yeah, we took a break.
I don't know. It was at least 4, but we had other football we had to talk about, so we couldn't do that. But yeah,
Dang.
I mean it's going to be our 100th episode next week. So
that's what's up.
Yeah.
Who gonna count our episode?
One of y'all. You ain't gonna put that on me. I do enough already.
I'll go through
go back though.
Oh shit! Look at that. Oh yeah. Do our after hours count also?
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
are we count? We're gonna count the
only horns.
Oh, I miss doing that sometimes, but it's too late. This hour change has messed me up already.
Dude, I hate daylight savings time. It's dark as hell at freaking 7:30. When I leave for work, and it's bright until 8 o'clock. It's just I hate it. Don't get me started. I wish the freaking country would pass a thing to banish daylight savings time.
I mean, I'm not even getting into it. Either way. Anyways, make sure you check out AFN, Texas Talking Football, on their socials. But other than that, guys, the official season starts next week. We will have our homies Los Banditos on next week so we can
talk some junk.
Talk some shit. Not junk. We talking shit. I'm just saying it. We may be a family show, but we talking shit for sure.
The days are just as long. It's just further back. You get the same amount of sunlight. It's just further back.
It's still 24 hours in a day. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Anyways, you guys.
Well, get me started.
We'll see you on Saturday. Right? We'll see you on Saturday. Come say hi to us.
Saturday, we'll be there.
Horns forward, guys.
Let's go.
Bye.